Okay, we got a kind of a vlog now. Today we're talking about a question that a lot of people have been asking over the last couple months. And, well, since honestly the beginning of the end of last year, people have been asking about this. And, you know, I've done some digging, I've been looking into this, and I'm here to finally give my thoughts on it because I didn't want to do a movie review because I felt that it was my duty to just blurt out what I honestly think. And this is going to be a long video, I'm sure. And the question that is asked is, could anything have saved Fan Four Stick? If you don't know what Fan Four Stick is, it's the reboot of Fantastic Four that took place in 2015, aka last year. And I was one of the first in line to see it, and what a mess. What a mess. Honestly, my honest thoughts on the movie were that I felt like the first fourth of this movie was directed by someone kinda who had an idea of what they were doing. Like, I felt the beginning was Trank. I felt that the first part of this movie was Trank a little bit, but I'm not honestly sure. I kind of felt like a different tone in between when it went from first fourth to second fourth, because I felt when that second fourth hit, I was like, something feels different, and this feels all slapped together. The first part of this movie honestly had me feeling like they knew where they were going, and that's why I think Trank may have made the first fourth of this movie. But honestly, after that first fourth, everything kind of went downhill from there. Honestly, I don't know honestly what to say about the movie as a whole, because there's so many different things that I've thought of, and there's so many different things that I want to say are wrong. But this would probably be an hour-long video if I did. I hated the movie as a whole. Just thought I'd let you know that, even though you probably already do. Doctor Doom was probably the worst aspect of it. I hated everything about Doctor Doom. He felt too much like Brainiac mixed with a melted store mannequin or a blow-up doll. I don't want to talk about that. But, like I said, the question is, could anyone have saved Fantastic Four? And the answer is yes. Josh Trank could have. I honestly feel, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this, I honestly to God feel that, honest to goodness feel that Josh Trank had Fantastic Four taken away from him. I honestly thought that he was in control of the film, and there were some speculations that, oh, he came in plastered, or oh, he wasn't doing his job. And I find that to be hard to believe, because I'm sure there's been other directors who have done that in their lives. And I just, you know, I feel like, you know, after Chronicle, Josh Trank could have conquered the world with Fantastic Four. But I have a feeling that his idea was too big for Fox to handle, so they knew they had to, like, blame everything on him. And I believe in Josh Trank, and I believe Josh Trank had an amazing version of Fantastic Four. I honestly do believe that. We will never see it. I know there's a lot of people talking about Batman vs. Superman, and the Ultimate Edition is amazing compared to the regular one, but I love the regular one, so I'm sure I'll even better love the Extended Edition. But there's a lot of people saying that Warner Brothers kind of cut Zack Snyder's dream by kind of just cutting it a little. And honestly, I think the same kind of applies to Fantastic Four. I feel like a lot of aspects were there. I'm not saying Trank's version would have been amazing. I'm saying it would have been salvageable. I mean, after this, I know they're making Fantastic Four 2. I've heard it numerous times. It is happening. I don't know how they're going to fix it. This thing is a train wreck. At least with Trank's version, I have a feeling it would have been a small car wreck, maybe, that could have been repaired. Because I feel like Doctor Doom would have still been the same way, but I have the feeling the ending would have been better. The whole middle wouldn't have taken so long to get going, because it felt like it took an hour to get their powers, or at least get to that point. And then it felt like it took another hour just to get to the final fight, which, by the way, if you clock the actual fighting where everyone is fighting, it is a total of about 110 minutes. Why did I say 110? It's a total of 1 minute and 10 seconds. Sorry. It's a total of 1 minute and 10 seconds. And honestly, I think that this movie was going to be good, but I feel that Fox kind of ripped it out of him. And Fox did not just destroy Fantastic Four. Because of this, Trank has officially left filmmaking and has said that he will never come back to work for an industry or studio ever again. And my problem with that is, now that he's left for that, on that note, we're never getting Chronicle 2. I know Chronicle came out in like 2010, 2011, and I know he was working on it, but I don't think we'll ever see it, because Trank was the man who could have brought it back. And I feel like Fox basically screwed him out of his career, because he had Chronicle and then he was on top of the world. So I feel that Fantastic Four could have been saved if Trank was left in charge and Fox had just let him do what he needed to do, because Fox tried to fix it and they just broke it. It's like this movie was a CD that had a scratch on it, and it skipped maybe once or twice, but it still worked. And then Fox came in with its disc remover and basically went to the disc, because it kind of felt like they tried to fix it, but they tried to fix it too much. Like everything just needed to be dark, bland, and flat, because that's what this movie feels like. So that's my honest thoughts. Could anyone have saved Fantastic Four? Yes, I believe Josh Trank could have saved Fantastic Four. But that's just my honest thought. But I'd like to know if you think you agree with me. Could Trank have saved Fantastic Four? If not, explain to me why. And if not, also just tell me how you think it could have been saved, or what you think they should do now. Because I'd honestly love to know what you think. And if you'd love to hear me talk about more movie stuff, just head on over to my channel. And, well, I'm Nighthawk, and I'll see you guys next time.